Celebrities have been scamming their fans for millions of dollars, right in front of their eyes, and they've gotten away with it. You've probably seen them launching meme coins, hyping up NFTs, and promising insane financial returns. But if you notice, those coins disappear almost as fast as they popped up. Today, we're talking about how some of the most famous people in the world are running crypto scams, targeting their own fans, and getting away with it. If you don't know the term already, a rug pull is when the creators of a crypto or NFT project hype it up, pump its value, get investors to buy in, and then vanish with the money. No refunds, no accountability. Now, when random internet people do it, it's still pretty bad. But when celebrities are the ones leading these scams, it feels oddly personal because it's their fans, the people who admire them, trust them, and want to live like them, who get hurt. In this video, we're gonna look at three decently well-known people: Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, and Donald Trump. Of course, there's more out there, but I don't know how many times that I could say Hawk Tuah before I explode. Let's start with Kim Kardashian. Back in 2021, Kim posted on her Instagram story about a new coin called Ethereum Max. At the time, she had over 200 million followers, a number that we could also have if you would hit the subscribe button right now. Anyways, her posting about the crypto made the project look legitimate. But here's the catch. She was paid 250 grand to make that post. And yes, she added this is not financial advice, but when that many people are told to check out a coin and the volume starts pouring in, yeah, that price is gonna go up. The coin pumped right after her post and then crashed really quickly. This is that rug pull that we were talking about. The developers of this coin bringing Kim into this project made it look like it was this big opportunity, but they obviously had a different plan in mind for the token. The excitement that they built on social media got people to buy in, artificially driving the price through the roof. And once the value peaked, the insiders sold off their massive holdings, leaving investors with worthless tokens. Rug pulls have become maybe one of the most common forms of fraud in the cryptocurrency space because it's preying on people's fear of missing out and this desire to get rich really quickly. Countless fans lost money, and later regulators actually fined Kim $1.26 million for failing to disclose that it was a paid promotion. Not quite the same type of fine that those who lost everything would have wanted, but I guess it didn't go fully unpunished, like a celebrity that we'll talk about later. This wasn't just bad judgment. It showed how easy it is for celebrities to cash in on hype while their fans take the financial hit. And if Kim's involvement feels careless to you, you'll probably think that she was just a minor offender after hearing what Kanye did. In August 2025, Kanye West launched a coin called Yeezy Money. Within minutes of launch, it actually surged to a market cap of $3 billion, but here's why it went bad. Kanye himself held 70% of the supply, and the public only had access to 20%, with 10% in liquidity pools, which is niche, we don't have to dive into it. That setup is a recipe for disaster. The price spiked to nearly $3 per coin at launch, but today it's worth around 50 cents, because the only utility promised was a future payment system that never actually materialized. It was pure hype, riding Kanye's name, and fans paid the price while he made massive profits selling off his own supply. Meme coins are much different than the bigger cryptocurrencies, for those thinking that it's all the same thing. Bitcoin, for example, was designed with a real utility. It functions as a decentralized digital currency. It allows people to send and store value without banks or intermediaries necessary, and its blockchain technology secures transactions in a transparent and verifiable way. It's actually used globally for payments, and it can be used as a hedge against inflation in some countries. But by very, very stark contrast, most meme coins, like all of these celebrity-backed tokens that we're talking about today, don't serve any actual purpose. They're just speculation. They're not built with a real use case or some crazy underlying technology that actually solves a problem. Their value comes almost entirely from hype, social media buzz, and the hope that someone else is going to buy it at a higher price than someone else bought it for. This makes them just pure risk, since once the hype fades, there's literally nothing holding up their value. Investors are just buying rumors, crossing their fingers and hoping they'll make money. We also now know that meme coins are just built on hype, and the utility that they offer is often just an illusion or a flat out lie. But what happens when the most powerful man in the world creates a coin? Surely there would be many use cases for it. Let's talk about Donald Trump, probably the reason you clicked on this video. In January of 2024, right as he was inaugurated for his second term, Trump launched a meme coin called Trump, of course. At its peak, the coin hit $75 per token, but today, it sits closer to the $11 to $13 range. The problem? Well, despite the fact that he was president of the United States and theoretically could make a push to integrate TrumpCoin into something actually useful, where it would provide value, that didn't happen. Just like Yeezy Money, the coin really didn't do anything. It just had Trump's name on it. It's literally just another meme coin. Now you might be thinking, okay, I wouldn't fall for that. And maybe you wouldn't, but millions of people have. Crypto rug pulls and celebrity meme coins have actually cost everyday people billions of dollars in the last few years. For perspective, Americans lose more money to crypto scams annually than they do to credit card fraud. And here's why it stings even more. Celebrities spend years building trust. They become role models, icons. Their fans admire their lifestyle and they want to copy it. So when they say this is the next big thing, people believe them. We see that in the online gambling space too. As people like Drake or Aiden Ross, they get their fans who've been following them for years to sign up to spin away their life savings on some online slot machine. These celebrities aren't helping fans build wealth. They're using their fame to create even more wealth for themselves at their fans' expense. Meme coins are just another form of gambling, and that's what we talk about here on this channel. Except the odds in that case are stacked even worse, as so often the creators of these coins are actively trying to scam you. In traditional gambling, at least you know you're risking money, unless you're a sports betting pick selling scammer on Twitter, I guess. But with these coins, fans believe that they're investing. Instead, they're betting on hype that collapses the moment insiders cash out. Fans don't just lose money, they lose trust. They feel betrayed by people that they admired, and the financial damage that they experience, it can actually make them even more vulnerable to the next big opportunity because they feel like they need to win it back. Meme coins aren't investments. They're gambling disguised as investing. And when you slap a celebrity's name on them, they become even more dangerous because that extra credibility distracts people from the impending damage on its way. So next time you see a celebrity launch a coin, I want you to ask yourself, is this gonna make me rich or is this gonna leave me broke? If history is any guide at all, I think you already know the answer. I want you to let me know in the comments, have you or someone that you know lost money on a crypto project like these? And then watch this next video to learn more about those online gambling streamers that I was talking about a little earlier on, because they're trying to rip you off too. Let's keep getting better together, one day at a time.